In this video, I'm going to teach you how to leather wrap any item you like. I'll give you the full step-by-step process with no pattern needed. To do this, I'll walk you through the cross stitch, which is a really aesthetically pleasing stitch that allows you to connect two pieces of leather together. Stick around later in the video because I'll also give you my 3-step process for getting really nice, clean cross stitch. So firstly, to set some context, we're going to be talking about 3 different things here. 1, what items you can wrap. 2, what you need to get started. 3, what is the cross stitch and why we're using this type of stitch. Okay, so what items can you wrap? You can either do it for grip purposes or for aesthetic purposes. So let's have a look at a few examples now. There are so many items that you can wrap. Just take a look around your house, have a think, and you'll get the idea. Anything that's vaguely circular will wrap really well. So today I'm going to wrap this coffee grinder. So starting off, you need a knife and a cork-backed ruler. Then a nice piece of leather. We'll get into this later. Wing dividers to mark your stitching lines. Thread and 2 needles, of course. And then stitching chisel and a mallet. Okay, let's first look at an example of a saddle stitch. So with this piece of leather, you can see when I use a saddle stitch, I connect 2 pieces of leather back to back. But using a cross stitch, what I can do here is connect the ends of 2 pieces of leather. Cross stitch looks really nice decoratively, but getting the hand movement and consistency is really important to getting a nice clean overall look. Otherwise the piece will just look unprofessional. I've got an example here where I've used the cross stitch just to secure these 2 sides of this nice veg tan matchstick holder. You can see this looks really clean. It allows me to easily connect the 2 pieces together, but also just add that nice decorative look. Before we get into it, if you get any value out of this video, please consider to like and subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel. Thank you. So what I've got is this really nice veg tan. This is a 3/4 ounce in a really nice colorway, a light to medium temper. In this cognac color. Okay, so we begin with a piece of paper. Now what we'll do is use this as our essentially tape measure for the pattern. So you want to measure the distance around the object that you want to wrap. Then you also want to measure the width of the object as well. So cut out and mark your leather. And what you can do here is wrap it around the object and then mark exactly where to cut. Now as all leather stretches, you want to make sure there's actually a gap in between the 2 pieces of leather, just like this. Next, mark your stitching lines. And here is my first tip. To make your cross stitch look really neat, you want to make sure that your stitching lines are perfectly matched up on either side of the leather. Then with your stitching holes made, you can now finish the edges. I'm going to do a bevel and then some toconol and burnish. Okay, so we're prepped and ready for stitching. Now what you want to do is measure 15 times that stitch length, and that will make sure you have enough thread to complete your cross stitch. So starting from the outside, put your 2 needles through the leather at the bottom. This will create a horizontal bar. Then on the inside, you want to go across and do this on both sides. This completes the first bottom stitch. Now you can start with the diagonal stitches that you'll continue up the full piece of leather. So swap one needle over the other and diagonally stitch upwards. On the inside, you'll then add the horizontal bars each time. So tip number 2 is thread tension, and it's really key to keep this consistent throughout. You need to make sure you pull tightly to wrap the leather nicely around the item that you're wrapping. You need to be consistent with your thread tension throughout. It will be really obvious otherwise. So just keep continuing with those diagonal stitches. So tip number 3 is thread order, and this is really key to make sure that your stitches look nice and clean. So I'll go one needle over the other and do the diagonal, then go through on the inside, then I'll use the other needle and do the exact same movement. This allows you to then keep stitching up the piece, keeping the same nice professional look. When you get to the end, you want to do a horizontal stitch that will lock off your thread. Then just hammer down the stitches and then you can start burning the thread. Make sure to check out my 10 top tips video, which will be linked in the description, and that will give you the full procedure for correctly melting the thread. That's it, and you're done. We've leather wrapped an item with no pattern at all. Drop a like below and comment what you want to see me make next.